Alright, guys, what is going on? My name is Tubby, and welcome back to Wrestlecraft. Let's just get right into it. We're not going to stall any. The last episode, we worked on the bottom, the floor, the ground floor of the arena. We're going to continue that, and we're also going to show you something else as we come down here. Let's go ahead and start working on this now, because you can see we finally put in this wall. This is the wall we put in that basically connected over here, because I wanted to have a really high up area. Now, the only problem that I have is trying to find a way to cover this. Now, an obvious answer would be just to go from here and close it off. But I don't necessarily think that's going to be the best way to go right now, because I think it should come out to about right here, and then from here it should actually, wait a minute, I don't need this shit anymore. These are the old seats that I had. I can actually get rid of all of this, and I should actually probably just do cut thing. Once we do this and we take all this stuff out, and you notice our front, this still isn't going to be the main entrance. So I'm not exactly sure what we're going to put on this side. I have been trying to debate it. I've been looking at some of the comments, but unfortunately the series, during the week, it doesn't really get that many views and comments. So a lot of the active people don't hit me up till the weekend with their plan. Why can't I'm just going to go like this. All the way down here and go, cut. There we go. So much simpler. When times were so much simpler. So as we go to get rid of all this now, what eventually is going to happen is I'm going to hit this all the way over here. Okay, so now that that's gone, we have one of two choices, and this was my more obvious choice of what I wanted to do. So you see this level right here, right? This was the level I wanted. This was the level I wanted to straighten it out with, because I think this is too short. If I'm walking in, actually, you know what? I don't think it is. Fuck it. Let's just try it. Let's go like this. So we've got the wall in here. We're going to go all the way from this level. So from this one, going to hit that one. We're going to fly on this level, and then we're going to go over here and set the quartz over here on this wall and in the corner, so we can try to set a roof. And let's see if that makes any bit of difference. Yeah, so we're going to fly right down here, like so, drop down. Okay, so now that that roof is in there, you can see what I'm talking about. That is plenty big enough. I don't need to go any higher. It's an easy way to compartmentalize instead of seeing grass all the time, because I see a lot of people that do the arenas have grass on them. And then by doing this, if I ever need to have a second floor, it's already in there. So let's go ahead and lay down our... I wonder if I should just put the glowstone in the floor like I was doing on the other side, or if I should actually... we'll see. I don't like having glowstone exposed. Like pretty much all the arena, glowstone is just laying around. And I can't say I'm necessarily the biggest fan of it. So we'll try to fix that. But you can start to see the look of this. And this is one of the things, one of the biggest complaints I've been getting is, hey, Tubby, there's a lot of quartz. Tubby, there's a lot of white. There's a lot of white. There's tons of quartz. There's too much. That will eventually change. Yes, this is just, the quartz is just a placeholder color. It's nothing set in stone. It's just trying to go through and put stuff in as fast as possible. And you know what? I don't even think I want to do that. I'm just going to fly down and lay down as much glowstone as possible. Try to light up my area, because it is a big area to try to light. As you can see. Let's try to have at least 3 rows of these lights. And then once we're doing this, I want to figure out a way, and that's what we still have to do. So let's put in one more row of lights. Why not? I want to put more on this side. Like so. Now, that should be enough light. Okay, so it looks a little fucking weird. But at least we have a light now. And I'm going to have to lay some down in this wall, too. Try to make it art or something. Kind of like just throw it randomly along the wall instead of in a straight line. Try to give it like a cool look or something. So what I'm thinking, and you'll notice this is going to be one of those entrances where, and you may be wondering, Tubby, what the fuck are you doing? This is going to be the ticket area. So this is kind of what I figured, and I wanted to kind of, go over it with you guys, is there's going to be some sort of door. Like I said, I have no idea how this is going to come. This is going to be up to Austin, Pish Posh, who is our architect. I just kind of make the plans, and he goes with it. So what is going to happen is if you think about an arena, you go into an arena, they have the turnstiles. This area will have some turnstiles. You come in, and then there'll be a bunch of stuff to do in here. And you can see how ugly it looks with all the glowstone. I can't say that I'm necessarily a big fan of it, but I need to connect this staircase somehow. Now, I've thought about having this be a separate area where, like, you would come through here, and then you would walk into the arena, and then, bam, you're here. So if I have, you can see that roof in there. I want to have it centered, first of all, in the wall. And then once we're centered in the wall, because that's definitely, there's no way that's centered. Yeah, that's way off. We're going to have to knock this out a bit. And once we knock this out, what'll happen is I'll go in and put everything else in. And then once we go and put everything else in, like I said, it'll take Austin's patience, because I'm not necessarily that patient all the time, is I really want to make sure that's centered. I would just start building here, but I'm a little nervous. I do like the fact that we've quarantined off the area, though. So, oh, I know what I was trying to think of. If you've ever been to the Timberwolves, they have the huge area. That's what I was trying to make. Duh. So it would be over here where you would come in, and then there would be an entrance, and then it would lead into either the staircase that you could come up. Actually, there is no floor on this side. Shoot, because this is behind the stage, so we really have no reason to build anything over there. I guess that is a good point. So when I made those hallways were made specifically, and I'll show you guys in a second, where you come in. This is where you come in. So you'd come in here, and then this would be where the ticket area would be. So I would block the walls off. So let's go ahead and actually block this off. I want to lay down this quartz. So where's the bottom of this one? There's the quartz. Let's set it down. And I'm actually going to try something else. Let's use... Nah, I just want to put in quartz for now. Because we're trying to separate all this stuff. We're trying to make this a completely different area. So when you come in the corner and you're making your way into the arena, you won't see any of that because you can see how ugly this looks. Because this floor still needs to be made for these people. And then this floor still needs to be made for the walking ramp. So you can see my hesitation with building up that level. So let's try to lay down. I can't even do a ceiling or anything. It just wouldn't make sense right here. Let's lay down some more glowstone. We'll need to figure out a grand entrance into here, because that's where it'll happen. You come walking into here somehow. Like I said, I don't know how yet. And then this will be some sort of entrance. But with all this open, and this is my one problem, is how do we necessarily want it? Because we never finished any of this stuff on this side. We never put the suites in. We never put the floors in. We didn't do anything on that side because we never thought we would actually be using it. As we'll make it time set day. Time set 0. So Austin has cleared off all of this. I want to work on putting in our floors. So, because this is really the entrance area. This is going to be the big entrance in. But the problem is, how do I put in the floors? See, we have this one. Those are where the suite... Actually, why isn't this down a level? Should actually be down one level. I don't think that was right. I don't think that was made right, to be honest with you. As this is the complete corner that I haven't worked on at all, which really does suck because that's where it's at. So let's go ahead and put in our floor height. So we want How high are we going? We have 4 floors there, 4 there. So it looks like we're going up by levels of 4. So if I have levels of 4, let's go up 1, 2, 3, 4. The level will go there. And let's follow this one around because I want to go over to where that ceiling is. So the floor is here. 3, 4, and then it's on the 5th one. Same thing going down. 4, 5, 4, 5, leaves 4. So all these levels of floors will basically be like a ramp. Now let's see where it actually does line up. We have 4, 5. So we're actually close. We were off by about 2. But it wasn't as bad as I actually thought it would be. And let's find stone brick. I don't want... Actually, you know what? Let's try... no, that's the one I want right there. As we start to lay down some of these floors, I want to see what it's actually going to look like over here. So all we have to do really is lay it down from here and go like this. So we have 1 floor. Come out this way. Knock this down. Actually, let's just keep going down. Why not? I'm building a structure for emphasis. I probably should do this anyway. As you'll notice over here now, set floor. Set stone brick. And the more and more we do this, we'll start to see the pattern. And this is what I've been really trying to get, because I want something pretty sweet. So set stone brick. 1 more floor. Like so. So, we basically have an elevator type thing going up, and that's what this could be, is an actual elevator. We could always segregate this thing inside on how we do some of our stuff. So if we put the stone brick in, we might as well just complete it. This could almost be like an elevator shaft. And you just keep coming up and up and up and up. So I'm just going to do that for now. We're going to go all the way up to the ceiling. Or the top floor. And I need to lay down some more quartz. Not quartz, glowstone, I mean. It's way too dark. And the more and more we do this, this thing will start to take shape. And then the more we have actual floors, it's easier to light because it's not like a huge area where we don't need all this glowstone just plopped everywhere. So let's go up with this side. We're flying, flying, flying. Parking ramps, man. And hell, this may not even end up being the parking ramp. This could be just something cool. Like I said, I'm still trying to decide on how we want to actually end up going about this. But set quartz... set stone brick. Bam. And once you get on... Oops, I don't want to do that. Set stone. Time set day. I think it was already pretty much day, but because I had taken out all the... Excuse me. Since I took out pretty much all of the... 3, 4, so that would be there, right? Yeah. Like so. And you'll take a look at this, and you'll notice what exactly I'm trying to accomplish, where if this is an actual different... actually, these could be the office building. This could be where everything happens. This could be like the practice area of the arena. This could be everything. God, who knows what we want to put on this side. The possibilities are pretty much endless now. As you can see, this going up. It looks a little weird. So let me try to actually put in some glowstone to light it, because it just looks really dark. Drop some of these down. There we go. That should kind of lighten things up a little bit. Let's go up to this level. Go up 1 more level here. And then last but not least, because we're getting really close to our end up here. We have 3, 4, 5. Yeah! We got it just right. I knew I timed that one right. Sick. Got the set stone brick. Set stone brick. So my server's lagging a little bit. I got to kind of back out of this one. My computer. It's my computer, man. It was running fine. There we go. Log back in. And then now you can see this arena really start to take shape with that floor in. So if that's how we do this, and we fill up a huge area in here with the different floors, the levels, you can bring in a car, you can, do whatever you've got to do. I think that's what we're all about and what I wanted to try to do. Because I don't exactly know how we would do it any other way. The only problem if we do this is it could possibly get rid of our grand entrance. But I'm willing to live with that. As I go to put the floor in over here. Now, once we're done with this side, I want to be able to possibly have glass spiders. I want it to kind of rotate in a pattern. That's what my initial plan was, to have it where it goes up and surrounds it in the corner. Because over here, where this entrance is, which this is where more of the community office buildings will be, you can start to see, once we start to separate those walls, things really start to look good. And we come over back to here. I want to be able to have this closed off. So let's put in, I hate doing this manually because you have to put it in poly-wise if you were going to use poly or world edit to do this. I don't want to have to go and delete it from the other side. So we're just going to manually put this in. But go right about there. Let's fill this in. And then now, hopefully, I didn't make it one too short. I want to see what it looks like actually coming from the entrance into here. Because this doesn't necessarily have to be the grand entrance. Like I said, I still don't know what we're going to do with that. If you guys have an idea for a grand entrance, let me know. I'm definitely all ears, as you can see this floor. So that's what it would be. You would, if this is a parking ramp and that's where you're coming out of, you would get separated. And I don't know. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of that look. I'll be honest. I can't say that I am or I'm not. I think it looks okay. I also have a problem with shorter ceilings, but we can always fix that later. You can see them coming in. So we'll go ahead. We'll keep working on that one, guys. We'll keep working on all of this in a future episode, but you can see the progress that we've got in here. I'll go in and fill in some of this stuff now after the video. You can see we're going up, and until next time, guys, we're getting there. We got to put in all the floors, the spirals, the staircases, everything, much more to go. Don't worry, we'll be back with more YouTube Mania. Trying to show off Wrestlecraft, and I fell. Holy shit, that was a little scary, I'm not going to lie. Wasn't even paying attention, and then all of a sudden I just fall to my death. Yeah. Too bad it's on that side. Like, it's kind of a bummer. But until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching, and we will see you all later.